Someone has been thinking of you. Okay, I feel like this is romantic. It could be like a work relationship too, though, like a past employer for some of you. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is like a relationship. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but someone from your past has been thinking of you. Okay, and they've been thinking about it's like reminiscing on memories, but it's also like thinking on some type of fight that you had. Okay, I the song Every Rose Has Its Thorn kept coming out. The relationship with this person was definitely toxic a bit. Okay, and I feel like it was due to like immaturity. There was like an unready, I feel like, or an unseriousness. I feel like you could have said that to this person, like, you don't take me seriously, you don't take this seriously. Okay, and so like there was like a moving on. You cut the relationship off. This could have been like, I feel like it could have been like years ago for some of you. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it could have been like years ago. But this person wants to come back. Okay, there was a lot of competition. This could have been someone that like had to like validate themselves with a lot of different options. Had to have like a lot of people on the back burner. There was like a not committing. This could have, if it was like a job, it could have been like an employer that refused to like promote you or like pay you what you were worth or give you a raise, and like you gave them like, you told them like, I deserve more than this, like, or I'm gonna walk. And so they were like, okay, whatever, yeah, sure. And then they never did, and so you walked. And I feel like that's how you showed up with this person, or maybe even them to you. This could have been reversed. Like, you could have been the person they walked away from, but like they were like, you aren't showing me, like, commit to me or I'm going to move on. And they didn't commit to you, so you moved on. You put up a lot of boundaries after this relationship with this person. Okay, you did a lot of work on yourself and like put up a lot of boundaries when it comes to like letting people in. Like, you don't just like, you don't fall for what people say anymore. Like, I feel like this person could have like breadcrumbed you a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Or this situation, if it was like an employer, they definitely could have like led you on into thinking that they were gonna promote you or something like that, and then they never did. Or if it's like a relationship, like breadcrumbing, there was like a breadcrumbing, and so you moved on. Okay, some type of glow up happened after you moved on, and it's due to you saw your worth after you moved on from this. Like, you were like, fuck that, I'm amazing. Like, I know people would be lucky to have me. I would make like the perfect wife, the perfect husband, the perfect boyfriend, the perfect employer, the perfect, you know what I mean? And you're like, so I'm going to move on to people who see my worth and are willing to like put the effort back into me. Like, you're no longer doing one-sided shit. You're no longer doing that anymore, okay? And so there's a glow up that happened once you got in that energy, because you like knew your worth and people noticed. They were like, whoa. Like, I feel like the way that you hold yourself, even just walking now, like, just like, I'm seeing you walking into a room and like everyone knowing that you're there, because you like hold yourself with such respect. You respect the shit out of yourself. And so like when you walk in a room, other people can tell they respect you back. Okay, and so this person, now that you left, you moved on, and I feel like it's not recent that you walked away. Like, I feel like this is a long time, like, could have been a long time ago. At least like a few months at least. Okay, this is not like something that happened like 2 days ago. Um, and so now that you know your worth, they're seeing you and they're like, holy shit, like, I fucked up so bad. Use your discernment with this, because we don't just take people, like, just because you like, what, you know your worth now, and so now they're like, oh, you look so good, I'm gonna come back and I want a piece of that. No, but there is some time, like, I'm seeing some type of growth. I really feel like you triggered this person when you walked away into really reflecting on a lot of things. I feel like there's something that happened. Okay, this is only going to be for specific people, but like something happened in their personal life. They lost to you, and then they could have had like a death in the family, or if situations were reversed, you could have, that triggered them into growing and realizing like what's real in life. You know what I mean? Like just getting the next thing. You know what I mean? Like your roster is not the important shit in life. There's something that happened. There's something they could have had like a near death experience. Like there's something that happened to them that triggered them. And it was like you losing you, but then there was something, a deeper layer to that. I don't know. Okay. And so there were it like they could have gone to therapy. I'm gonna be honest. If this is a man, that's surprising, but that's like cool. But there's a lot of growth that happened, and now they're wanting to come back. Like I feel like they know that if they approach you, they have to approach you right again, because like I said, when you walk into a room, people know. They can tell. They know you're a baddie, and you know you're a baddie, and everyone else knows you're a baddie, and they know that you know that you're a baddie. They're like, I'm not. They're like, she is so fucking hot, and she knows she's so fucking hot, and like, and so, and so they know that when they come in towards you, they have to be coming in so fucking correct, totally correct, or it's game over. Okay, and I don't know, like spirit and them are not sure if you're going to give them the time of day. Even spirit's kind of like, oh, like cringing. So I don't know. Maybe you will give them the time of day, but something happened. I feel like spirit is kind of saying like, hear them out. That's why I'm like bringing up that something happened to them. Because I feel like when people show back up and they're like, I've changed. We're all like, oh, sure. Yeah, sure. What'd you change? Your diaper? Like, but like spirit's like that's why I'm like there's something deeper here. They got some depth, they gained some wisdom. Do with that what you will. It's your life, it's now or never. It's my life. All right, love you. They do too. They love you also. So okay, bye.